I thought, okay, well, buyers are just going to go with the best tech and ShipBob's got the best tech. Like, let's just lead with that. And I was definitely wrong there. It's about so much more. I'm Brittany Barron. I'm head of product marketing here at ShipBob. I've been at ShipBob for about 4.5 years now.
Amazing. And what does ShipBob do? What problem does it solve for e-commerce brands?
So fulfillment is really hard for any sized brand. It's time consuming. It's expensive. It takes up a lot of a brand's spend just to run their business. ShipBob really strives to help brands chaos-proof their fulfillment. We also want to help brands just drive more revenue with fast delivery, unboxing, omni-channel and global capabilities. And then, of course, everyone wants to save money.
What assumptions about the buyer have you had to rethink or learn that were surprising to you?
Having worked mostly for true technology companies that had less of a services component, I thought, okay, well, buyers are just going to go with the best tech and ShipBob's got the best tech. Like, let's just lead with that. And I was definitely wrong there. It's about so much more. Our customers obviously value the technology, and we hear in our interviews, they're excited about the innovation. But they're really looking for a partner. They're looking for that support, the hands-on support, and everyone wants to be able to save money and save time and get that excellent support. So that's probably a much bigger factor than I realized up front.
When I'm talking to a lot of your customers and potential buyers, the thing that struck me is how much they care. Which I think unique from the tech industry. Like the people who run the warehouses and operations at these brands, they have a stressful job, one, because they need to get the goods out on time at the right price and not damaged to like uphold their brand's reputation. And some of it's out of their control. So they have to find the right partner. I think the most fun part about it, but also surprising for me, was just how much they genuinely cared. And recently you released ShipBob Plus. Who is that for, and what pain is that solving?
I think what separates ShipBob Plus from our standard offering is we saw that, especially for the fastest growing brands, finding a partner that can both, support your scale and offer really hands-on support. So they make, you feel like you're the only brand that they're supporting. They're really an extension of their brand. That's often a challenge that modern brands find.
I'm curious how any customer feedback or interviews have shaped ShipBob Plus or ShipBob roadmap, the launch plans. How do you use the voice of the customer?
Oh, well, in so many ways, but I'll tie it into ShipBob Plus because I think a lot of the feedback that we got from Buried Winds shaped our rollout plan and just was part of the genesis for why we even packaged up and branded ShipBob Plus. I think there's two main themes that we heard from the voice of customer feedback. We heard from brands that, we started out at an SMB. People just saw us as supporting SMB when so many of our customers started in SMB. They grew to mid-market and we've grown with them. And we're constantly partnering with them to improve our product and operations to better serve these evolving mid-market needs. And then I think the other piece we heard, okay, you support thousands of merchants. How are you going to offer me good support? And that's another huge misconception. We are constantly improving it and investing in our NPS, our merchant experience, and making our SLAs better and better, like extending cutoff times. We have on-site support. We've got extended 24/7 support for merchants. So that was something we definitely wanted to make clear with ShipBob Plus and just overall, all of our capabilities and the people at ShipBob that contribute to supporting the brand.
Now, something we've heard at ShipBob, but across all our customers, is in the research, it's not just about preferences for features or strengths and weaknesses, but also understanding like who is the right customer for your different product lines. So for ShipBob Plus, who is the ideal customer for it?
We tend to support brands that start out on D2C, but are growing out their channel mix. So we want to support them across all their channels.
Well, we work together at Bizarre Voice in product marketing, and my whole career in product marketing, I think one of the hardest things is not defining who something's for, but actually saying like who it's not for. As you look at ShipBob Plus, who is maybe the core ShipBob offering more for, and who's maybe not a fit as much for ShipBob Plus?
Yeah, small to medium size are better off with our standard offering. They truly don't need all the bells and whistles that ShipBob Plus has to offer. I think as you grow more and more, and some of the things I talked about earlier, just the complexities across channels, geos, your growing mix. That said, anyone that works with ShipBob is going to get access to our network and best in class SLAs, our technology. ShipBob Plus just has that extra layer of support that a large mid-market or enterprise brand needs.
Well, let's end with one. I think the greatest benefits of working with somebody like ShipBob is the brands I get to meet every day that have incredible products, incredible teams that really care about what they do. What, if anything, have you purchased from a brand that you met through ShipBob?
So many things. I am the target customer. I will buy from Instagram ads, but I would say every year at ShipBob, we release a gift guide of all of our customers that want to be featured for Christmas shopping. So I've used that for the past 4 years. I've bought a beach waiver through there. I think one year though, I bought everybody in the family pit vipers. And if you don't
What's a
have
pit
time,
viper?
keep them at my desk. They're awesome. They're a great customer. If you are to wear, check them out. They've got something for everyone. So that's been one of my favorite customers. Our Place too. I love
What is that?
their oven. So they are a home goods brand. So pots and pans and plates. I interviewed their operations manager. I think it was last year going into peak, and they sent me a little conventional oven that I use daily. It is the best, and they come in really cute colors. So definitely recommend their
Yeah,
stuff too.
amazing. Well, thanks for sitting down with me today.
Yeah, of course, Drew. Anytime.